Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now he's off and running. Now it's Owen. Rummenigge. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bahia with the corner, there first. David Villa! And he's taking note. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! Rice. And he's being shifted off it. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's been cut out, well played. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge. Played back in. David Villa. Thuram. Rice. And it's Seedorf. Floated up and over. Oh, and he's through the middle. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Riqui Puig. Now it's Owen. That is lovely. Thuram. Shapes to shoot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Thuram. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Now it's Owen. Now it's Riqui Puig. Time and again they are repelled. Roberto Baggio. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Marquinhos makes the interception. And it's Baggio. It could be in here. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a... And Owen! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Yaya Toure. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! Oh, just wide.
Owen nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Thuram. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rice. Half-time getting close now. And it's Baggio. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Thuram is there, and he can pick it up. Always onto this. And they're back on the ball again. Owen. Marquinhos. Now that's well seen too.
2 added minutes.
David Villa is onto it in a flash. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great ball, and he's in here. Now the finish! Roberto Baggio. And it's Baggio. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Can he finish? And another try! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good. He's had a hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Owen. Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckenbauer can get it clear. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a great pick out. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. and reclaimed it in a trice. David Villa. Yaya Toure.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
52,044.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Seedorf gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So the
Substitutions
manager
taking
can make a
place.
change for the first time in the game here. Decent hit and on target. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
David Villa. Owen! Pedri. And it's Baggio. Now Seedorf. Seedorf! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Roberto Carlos. Alvarez. Alvarez! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
After 73
The
minutes,
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Alvarez.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Number 3, Conte.
Owen could move up a gear here. Now it's Kante. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. Cleared without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Rummenigge. Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Owen. Coming on the field is number 6, Stoichkov.
Yeah, very good job he positioned himself there. Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it.
Now it's Kante.
Danger averted for now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Number 23.
Roberto Baggio! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. David Villa.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Seedorf.
Stoichkov. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini calmly anticipates.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That pass has been well intercepted. David Villa! Oh no, this does not look good. Has a goal! And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising, and Decibel hits one! Oh, he's really drilled it. Bahia with the corner, there first. Rummenigge plays it short. Rummenigge. Rummenigge herring after the ball here. And that should get the job done. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance.
Decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Rijkaard. That'll be a throw-in. Ricky Puig. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Right back. Well, he just didn't have any support.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, split-second reaction.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Baggio goes short. Palmer. And it's Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Always onto this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Neymar. Owen. Look at the space here. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Very nicely done. Roberto Baggio. And here's Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. Owen might just make this. Thuram. No way through. And it's Owen getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Yaya Toure. Neatly clipped into space.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
David Villa.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Great hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, another save.
Owen can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Rummenigge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring it. David Villa! That comes as a mighty relief. Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's burst through. Owen. Backward it goes. Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely worked. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bustling through here. David Villa! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Seedorf. Palmer is always scanning the pitch for targets.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Owen. That's beautifully weighted. David Villa. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Yeah. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tense.
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Baggio with the short one. Palmer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Roberto Baggio. No, again there's no way through. Yaya Toure. And it's Owen. Here's Ricky Puig. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Dembele. And here's Owen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely worked. No, that's been intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ricky Puig. Rummenigge. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Owen.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
Back into the middle.
Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ricky Puig. That's a little off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ricky Puig. Now it's Dembele. Chance here to counter. And it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shot could be on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Owen. Number 10, Baggio. Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 6, Stoichkov. Number 22, Xavi Simons. Number 5, Pedri.
Bahia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Dembele. Mateus gets good distance on it. And here's Stoichkov. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Owen.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Oh, great play! Cleared without complication. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And he's there to belt it away.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Passing nice and neat. And Stoichkov!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute at a
Works
time.
it forward.
So just one extra minute for stoppages.
And here's Alvarez.
Simons,
He's got away.
well read, and the danger is averted.
And that is that.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space, it's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Big header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
That has not gone well. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Baggio! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Baggio goes short, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Owen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless at the moment. Marquinhos gets it away. And he's had it nicked away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele. Baggio looking to run onto it. Cantona. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. And it's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. He's picked his way through. Chance! They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
In with the challenge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bahia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rummenigge, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's played him through. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's an excellent interception. Rice gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread neatly. Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. Now then, the ball's come loose.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they win it back again. Cantona. Dembele. And the shot! And the ball is out of play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Goalkeeper's ball. Cantona.
Minutes has been
It's
indicated.
Baggio. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cantona finds himself offside. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it
And
at the
now,
break.
to all members
1-0.
of the crowd, I'd like to
How's
ask
the
you
first
to
half
join
compared
me
with
in
your
wishing our
expectation?
birthday
At least,
boy a
Peter, not
very
conceding
special
another goal
birthday.
has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Diving header! And he's gone looking for safety. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Cantona! Rummenigge. Ricky Puig. Rummenigge. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, delightful ball.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
And here's Baggio.
He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Can he put it away? No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Attendance for this match was 52,044.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He's played him through. Shot at goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Substitution in progress.
Bahia can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Ricky Puig
Providing an outlet on that flank.
and a shot!
He wasn't that far away.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cleared away. Now it's Ricky Puig.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hadrian. Coming on to replace him is number 3.
No messing about,
Conte.
just bludgeoned away.
Maldini.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's neat.
Beckham. Rummenigge. Now it's Dembele. That is good alertness.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That has been cut short.
David Villa.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substitution on
And he
the
could have
field.
eased the pressure on his
Number
team by
9,
taking them within one of an
Dembele.
equaliser.
Coming on the field is number 6, stage.
It's in! Right back in the game! Bahia get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Played into space out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Abiati deals with it effortlessly. Very much into the last knockings. And it's Messi. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bahia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now that's well seen too. Played with finesse. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Stoichkov. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace
And it's
him
been
is
taken short.
number
Back when it
21.
goes. And here's Stoichkov! He has done it! And that should do it! With it! And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Just eases him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Baggio. And here's Alvarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Stoichkov. And the flag has stayed down. Thuram gets it away. Can he put it away? That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nkunku. He'll try from distance.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Belts one. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Good effort from distance. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alvarez, he has found a way through. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Conte. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Baggio. Nkunku. Forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. Palmer is the team's great visionary. Nkunku. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through. Courtois will lay claim to that. Nkunku. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. This might spell danger. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hernandez. Nkunku. Now Davids. Nkunku. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. He's played him through. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
Alvarez! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, given away. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nkunku.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vardiol. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there's green grass ahead of him. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets.
Ah, he's given it away. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Baggio finds himself offside. Now it's Owen, and he's picked out the run. It's Baggio! Keeper's got his work done.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Baggio plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's going to be another one.
Attention, changement.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
He's had a hit! Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Stoichkov. He's had a shot! Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. And Batistuta! And here's Batistuta. And he's there to retrieve it. He's got a solid goal! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And that is a little... He's having a hit! And that has faded wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Conte. Courtois gets it away. Batistuta shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, played right into his path. Now the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nkunku. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Can he spark a counter here? That's good vision.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps
Seedorf.
additionnels.
Batistuta. Pedri makes the interception. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Can he get onto this? Seedorf. Davids. Right, Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Rummenigge. Maldini gets over and intercepts. He's gone forward.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
That is a great pick out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri. Oh, look at the space here. Roberto Baggio. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van der Vaart. Conte. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's tidy. And it's De Bruyne. Robertson is charging up on the... It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Deftly away. Just eases him off the ball. Well read. Nice interception. Rummenigge. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's being shifted off it. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
And the finish! De Bruyne. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Belletti. That is ended up in no man's land. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, again there's no way through. Owen in acres of space out wide. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Belletti. Ball played for Conte. Roberto Baggio. Owen. Van der Vaart. Rummenigge. Van der Vaart. Del Piero. Palmer. Baggio, who does have an assist to his name. Rummenigge, Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Owen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Seedorf. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Volunteers for each block.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Alvarez. Seedorf.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. Palmer tries making a foray down the right. And here's Alvarez! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Palmer. Alvarez. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Palmer. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Hoisted in. Oh, good balls. Roberto Baggio! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got the shot away!
The attendance for this
Your
match
impression
was
so far, Jim?
52,820.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Palmer is the team's great visionary. Thuram. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Rummenigge. Forwards and with intent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Del Piero. Di Marco has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Coming on to replace him is number 6, Stoichkov.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. DiMarco. Maldini attempts a clearance. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Del Piero goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, what has happened here? He can run onto that. Oh, just he's through and all alone! Haaland! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Decent hit! No mistake!
Owen very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
The less said about that pass, the better.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, played right into his path. He's free, and the shot! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Stoichkov.
Well, both sides...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Stood up well to him there. Oh, this looks sharp.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Rice. And here's Baggio. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time for a change in personnel. Cantona
field
coming on
is
here as broadly
number
expected.
23.
Well, this could lead to the injection.
And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And it's Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... And Batistuta! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Rice cuts it out. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Pullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. And here's Owen. Haaland. Oh, they've done it! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. And a header! There it is! The breakthrough strike! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Kashima Antlers have penetrated to the rises! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Picked out brilliantly. Iniesta. Doué.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That was always going to be the keepers. Seedorf. Great ball if he can get there. Keeper's ball. Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. And Hullet! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Haaland! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. Thinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Seedorf.
He's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldinho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ronaldinho. There he goes, motoring forward. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Owen. Cafu with a definite foul there. It's a quick one. Baggio gets into some space.
There will be
that
one
early.
added
Used a
time.
certain sixth sense. And he has been fouled there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Haaland is flagged offside. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Tries a shot! They've scored! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And here's Haaland. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Owen. Kashima Antlers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's cut it out.
The attendance for this
Doué.
match was 28,997.
Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ronaldinho. And Hullet! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And it's Owen. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. Now it's Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Owen. Well played right into his path. Roberto Carlos. And it's Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Ball played for Rijkaard. Doué. Iniesta. He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
5 minutes left on the clock. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Cantona. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Oh,
that's wonderful alertness. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Palmer! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Alvarez stood his ground strongly. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Messi. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Gullit. He's had a hit! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Heads it! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose foot.
Messi! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Deco. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, there's the clearance.
Galatasaray really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defensive...
And Gullit! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Baggio goes short. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's the chance to counter. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Neymar powering forward here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gullit. Bastoni does well to get it back. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Palmer. Seedorf. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Deco, who's set up one goal so far. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Pull it. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Deco. Messi. Seedorf. Neymar. And it's Baggio. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
There will be 3 minutes
Quality
added
deserted
time.
them when they really needed it.
Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that was...
Great hit! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was mixed.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, it shot a goal! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Wan-Bissaka. Araujo. Deco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Deco. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Messi is herring after that one. And it's Hullet. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with... He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Neymar with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
This match was 71,898.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. And it's Neymar. And Baggio. Palmer. Alvarez. He has found the way through. Now he's off and running. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Palmer. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Palmer does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Quality ball. Rummenigge. Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar. No way through. Palmer. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deco. Shifted upfield. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Now that, and the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Baggio plays it short. Costa Curta. He is just caressing the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge. He's picked his way through. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Baggio. Deco. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Baggio. That's very neat. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. It's Hullet. Galatasaray finding their passes. There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Has been indicated.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So now the difference is 3. Has a look and plays it forward. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He is through here, and that's not going to reach. Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...